Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy 10:30 on Monday. Welcome to
Hey, what's going on?
With Coach Daniel and myself, Todd Schroth. Appreciate everyone being here, tuning in for some more tips and tricks on what we're doing to succeed.
How was the weekend? Good?
It was good. Of course, we got the most random offer in on one of our listings, one that they keep pitching that I've never had a buyer write, and it's cash waiving appraisal contingencies. And I was wondering why she was waiving the appraisal contingency until I got the contract and it's got an approval letter on it. But they're writing it up as a cash contract. So of course I want to vet the lender to say, hey, if it only appraises at 350 or 390, whatever, does the buyer have the additional money to bring to closing? And I had about a 20-minute call with the lender because I appreciate the strong contract, but at the same time, can you close? And so 7 days, and if we get past inspection, that buyer's money's hard.
Yeah.
So we signed it. I'm like, I was very weary of that, but hey, we'll give it 7 days and see how it goes.
Got to live a little.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's good. We were out on the boat, so we had a good time too.
That was Friday.
Yeah, you did that on Friday. I did that on Saturday.
Yeah, so, perfect stuff.
We're gonna have to do some lives from the water.
Well, we can next Monday. Let's just do that. Let's just take the afternoon or the morning. We'll do some sunrise rides.
Sounds good. All right, so today we're going to be talking about getting seven listings in the next 7 weeks, and Todd and I are going to be on later today at 3:30, right, Todd?
Yes, 3:30. No, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, Momentum Mondays.
Yep, 3 o'clock, Momentum Mondays. We're looking forward to teaching that class.
So where can people watch Momentum Mondays?
They got to message us. We can get you the link for it. It's something exclusive to our group, but we can definitely get you guys in. So if you're interested in just kind of attending that class, just message Danny or I directly, and we'll get you guys the link for it.
And if you're part of the Alliance group at EXP, we will be on the Alliance Facebook group page live.
Perfect.
At 3 o'clock.
So when you're trying to put a challenge like 7 listings in 7 weeks, you want to put a prize at the end. And one of our, I know your coaching company just did 30 listing or 30-day challenge. And Kevin Kendrick, one of our other guests that we had on here, just did a 30 listings in 90 days and for his team. And I thought it was pretty cool. He took them all to the beach for the weekend and, paid for the hotels and everything. They achieved their goal of 30 listings in 90 days. And it's not that hard when you really think about it. It's just a matter of finding the places to reach out to get to the people to get the listings. And I think it's nice when you have like a carrot or a golden nugget at the end of the challenge.
Yeah, it's a little easier for people that have years of customers that they can call on from the past, people that they've sold homes to. But definitely there are agents out there that are newer to the industry and haven't had a ton of closings that are taking these actions to get more listings, and it's working. So I sent you the list.
Yep.
The first one that comes to mind, if I had to get as many listings as possible very quickly, and we're going to skim over these and deep dive more into it this afternoon, but, call fence sitters. Most times I probably have at least 10 people that I've talked to over the last couple of months that say, we're thinking about selling, we want to sell, but fill in the blank reason why we're not right now. So these are seller opportunities. With the right motivation, those people can be attracted off the fence. Another one is retargeting leads. So that's something I know that you've been working on a lot, and tell us a little bit about that.
So a lot of that is just where you've got either your database of leads that you've acquired, or if you go on like Remine or Corfact and download like a target neighborhood, you can get phone numbers and emails. So the idea there is, let's just talk about calling the absentee owners. That's one opportunity. So you go on Corfact, get the absentee owner list in your neighborhood and or city, whatever you want to do. I mean, obviously, the bigger the list, the better the more you're gonna have. But A lot of it will have email addresses with it. So you're going to take that email list, drop it in Facebook, and retarget them through Facebook. If you mail them all postcards, make the retargeted ad the same as the postcard, so they see the recognition there.
Right. And if you don't know how to do that, you hire a marketing company to do it for you, right?
Yep.
You can save money by doing it yourself, but companies like Ylopo, for example, Sierra, they can do that for you.
Yeah, they're very good at retargeting. I mean, it's, again, if you don't want to get into digital, hire someone who knows digital. That's why we have our own marketing teams that work with us. Makes it a lot easier, so I can focus on selling real estate. Listings to Leads is a great program as well for running absentee owners. I know it's one of our things at the bottom using home valuation links. But Listings to Leads they've got a lot of different opportunities in there for finding different seller type products. And, it's just a matter of getting in front of more people is going to get you the listings that are there.
Right. One that's a tried and true method to getting more listings. It's been on every one of these lists since the strategy was created is for sale by owner and expired. We'll throw a bonus one in there with expired. So communicating, have a strategy, have a plan. Don't ignore. These are hand raisers. These are people that want to sell now, and their phone number is public, and it's public what they want for their home. Now you have to brainstorm or communicate with a coach or a mentor or someone that's had success with FSBOs on how to work with them and how to improve your chances with them. But that's a seller lead.
So a lot of the sellers from last year, that tried it and wanted to come off, we're actually have a massive campaign that we're putting into print is going after the expireds that are the last 3 to 12 months. And because everyone, they just got expired today, so they're going to be a massive phone call camp, people reaching out, but they forget about the people that are 3 and 12 months away. One of our guys in the office who's doing Don with the FSBOs and expireds, a lot of his stuff he has coming on right now, it's stuff he's been nurturing for the last 12 months. Right. And so staying in touch with them, dropping items of value. So don't just always focus on today's expireds. Focus on the ones that are older. So that's where we're going back and retargeting those people.
Right. Number 5 on the list is circle dialing, circle prospecting. So sharing the good news of the high sales that are happening right now, sharing that with homeowners, inquiring with them if they are considering selling, if they know a neighbor that's considering selling, because we have buyers, we have qualified buyers that are ready to go. And it's, who doesn't want to hear good news that, their home value is higher than it was 3 months ago even.
I've got one of my sellers following Zillow, and she sends me a screenshot, and it's like it just shot right up. She goes, "Oh my God, our value went up into the $2,000." I'm like, "Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. It's Zillow." So they don't let them follow that basis, but yeah, they love to hear that their home values are up and that things are going on and what the market's doing. And you had so many offers, and there's how many agents in Orlando to how many listings and how many buyers for every listing. Right.
So another one is come up with a guaranteed offer plan. We're starting to see it now a lot on billboards from other agents. For a long time there was a guaranteed sale, but a guaranteed offer is something a little less committal and easier to guarantee. And leveraging the institutional buyers that a lot of realtors look at as the enemy, leveraging those buyers that have millions of dollars at their disposal is how you can create your own guaranteed offer program. Some of these institutional buyers will offer a commission. So it's important that if a seller is willing to entertain the idea of a guaranteed offer, that you work out the commission details with the seller to be sure you're covered.
Yeah, if you bring the deal to Open Door or Zillow or OfferPad or any of them, you're protected. Don't let them go on those sites. And you can always go on there and get an offer for them where I'll guarantee you 3 cash offers. EXP's got express offers, so we can walk in there with that same situation. If you've got investors with money, say if I bring you a deal, are you interested in buying? How much can you spend? What type of products are you looking for? Or properties.
For sellers, because prices are high right now, a lot of sellers are a little bit flexible on the price. If you'll give them something else that they would like more time in the house or enough time for them to purchase a home. just some flexibility. So it's not always about the price. And with the institutional buyers, they're not going to give you the highest offer, but a lot of them will be very flexible on the other terms. So number 7 on the list is utilize a home valuation service or link. We have a few of those available to us, and we'll go over some of those this afternoon. But it's a great way to generate seller leads when you're marketing on social media, in your emails, even in text message. You can use these resources that are available to us. Some of them are free and some of them are paid, but they work for generating seller leads.
You want to get the last one?
Well, I've got a couple extra ones in here. So calling investors is one we talked about earlier today. So calling investors to cash out. What's been your experience with that? And just share a little bit about that.
So a lot of it is, there's 2 types of investors, obviously, every day. There's ones that are trying to get out of the market and get into the market. Some are getting into the long-term play who are looking at today's interest rates that can buy an invest property 3.5%, and then do the cash flow. The other ones are the ones who have owned the property for 1 to 7 years, who bought at the low and are now, hey, I've doubled my asset, so why not sell it and cash out? Maybe go upgrade to another property, multifamily, something like that. So again, Core Fact or Remine or any of those that can provide you some data on investors or absentee owners that have owned something for either now or 1 to 7 years, pitch the product that way.
And remember, when you communicate with investors, have a plan and come from an informed place. Don't just call them and say, hey, I can get a lot for your house. Show them why it would benefit them to cash out on a home that has a ton of equity, and how they can reinvest those earnings into another lucrative investment. And you can turn one transaction into multiple transactions. So you touched on communicating with absentee owners, and the other one last one on the list will be to communicate with buyers that you've sold homes to over the last 2 to 7 years, especially those that have had life events like, they are empty nesters now. Their kids moved out to college, or some that have a growing family. They've had a baby or 2 in the last several years. Those are people that are very likely looking for a lifestyle change in their home.
And not to stalk people, but if if you can pull your neighborhood area and your friends on Facebook showing, like yesterday was our high school prom, or this weekend. So, those people who have seniors, they're coming up. A lot of those guys, maybe it is a good time to cash out because the last kids graduate in high school. They want to downsize to the beach condo or something smaller. So follow, they're that hidden seller. Send them congratulations to the house, because a lot of them have in their front yards senior class of 2021 senior. So that's a potential seller coming up.
Right. What do you think about offering a free supply of diapers for 1 month to pregnant women that are going into the hospital about to have a baby? Have you ever tried that one?
That'd be very expensive.
Just to hang out in front of in Orlando would be Winnie Palmer, where a lot of babies are born.
Well,
and
the question is, do you brand them so they always remember you, or do you stay top of mind when it smells?
So these are guerrilla tactics now, right? We're going to talk guerrilla tactics, blanketing all the cars in the Winnie Palmer parking lot with a flyer. And that's old school right there, before the internet.
That is definitely getting out there. That's like ambulance chaser to the hospital.
That's good. Network with those 911 operators.
Yeah. We're going to be diving into a lot of this at our 3 o'clock show or class today. So if you want to get on Momentum Monday, please give us a call or message us on Facebook. We will get you guys a link to get in there. We've got a lot more detail on every one of these topics.
We're going to deep dive. All right. Thanks, Todd. I'll see you this afternoon.
Yep. See you this afternoon, Daniel.
Take care.